there everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here for the weekly reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know your moon and rising sign Aries, there's a link in the description box where you can learn your whole birth chart. That way if you want additional information for the week, you can always look at your moon and rising sign readings. Remember, rising is the same as ascendant, so those are the same terms. This is for the week of June 27th to July 4th. So this is a general reading, whatever is most prominent in your life right now, Aries, I will encourage you to apply these messages to, and hopefully you find them helpful and healing. So I'll be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for the main spread, and then the Medicine card tarot and the Healing with the Angels tarot at the end of this for additional messages. I'm going to be asking a little bit of a different question this week. Normally I've been asking what are the general messages for your sign. However, I'm going to try a little bit of a different question, see if we get a little bit of a different outcome. And as always, I'll be doing a 3-card spread with the bottom of the deck for general energy for the week. So Aries, I wish for you all success, joy, and wellness. I call upon Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Metatron, and Uriel to guide this reading in peace, clarity, protection, and wisdom. And I ask that Gaia please bless this reading for Aries. So far in the central position we have the Message in a Bottle card. This is something that is going to feel like it's already available to you. A message meaning something that you've been asking about, something that you've needed assistance with, something that in particular you didn't realize was available to you or right under your nose, so to speak. But this is indeed available to you, and it will be more than likely on an emotional level. Here we've got the water, but we do have 2 avenues to get to this message. Of course, there is the air and the water, so it could be intellectual pursuit or it could be from the heart. I do want to look up what the authors used as a summary for this card, however, just so that I'm super clear with you right now about this. So pointing away, so a sign, so something that's already available to you, a sign pointing away to your highest good. So this is an opportunity for you to look around you for messages that are already available to you, all right? This could be through a song, it could be through a piece of poetry you wrote, it could be a journal entry that you wrote even many years ago, or it could be through a friend or through a stranger. Sometimes there are serendipitous events when we're brought information that can really be a light bulb moment for us. But this is saying that it's right under your nose, it's available to you. Just be aware of these messages that are available to you in order to get to the next level. And on one side we have the blessed, and another we have the yang. So we're looking at feeling very in tune, feeling very much grateful. There's a great deal of gratitude going on here. I think that's always probably the fastest route to feeling blessed is to feel gracious. So I think you're feeling pretty grateful about where you are in life right now. And no wonder really, if you remember your last week's reading, for example, you had the soulmate card, and about 2 weeks before that you had another soulmate card as well. So you're really feeling as though you're understood and you're able to understand people in a way that perhaps you never have before or you haven't in a long time. So congratulations, Aries. And again, on the other side of Message in a Bottle, which is this general something that's available to you that's going to switch things up for you, but it'll be a light bulb moment, is the Yang card. And this tells me that whatever's happening here is going to be put into action. Yang is an action card. It's the card of the sun. It's the card of Leo. It's the card of pure action and pure energy. There's absolutely nothing dark or negative or tripping you up here this week, Aries, so fabulous to see. And then at the bottom of the deck for general energy, we have the tribe. The tribe is always an interesting card to have, particularly if you've got a message coming, because it's going to speak a great deal to where you belong and where you want to be. Now, all of us change. We have to. we have to belong somewhere, but the beautiful thing about that is choosing where we belong. So if you can choose your community, if you know exactly where you belong and you're understood, right? You understand and you're being understood, you are going to feel a great deal of bliss. You're going to feel a great deal of like-minded connection, family, friendship. Like I said, this message itself could come out of nowhere. It could, like I said, a song or a stranger in a lineup, which is always fun, right? So keep your antenna out for cool messages coming your way. But if you're about to do any reading into anything, make sure it's from a positive and a blessed perspective, okay, Aries? No paranoia this week. um, but you might even find for the first time in a long time you are where you need to be, or you recognize where you need to be, okay? So here, like I said, we have message in a bottle, just a beautiful card. A lot of the cards in this deck that speak to polarities, in my opinion, come in the view of the center of the card being split between the air, meaning intellectual, and the water, meaning emotions. So, like I said, as a general reading, and because it's what do you need to know this week, it's as though, depending on where you're standing and what's going on in your life, generally speaking, Aries, this could be an intellectual pursuit, but it could very well be an emotional one, however that fits into your life this week. And there's no saying that one won't impact the other as well, right? That's incredibly possible as well. So, for example, you could hear something that inspires you intellectually, but also makes you creative from an emotional perspective, or vice versa. So, look for those messages and stay positive, stay feeling blessed, stay feeling in tune, in the know, grateful. I can tell you've been, if you're not conscious of this, you're subconsciously paying attention to gratitude and health and wellness. So congratulations, Aries. This is really paying off for you. This could be something as simple as a close relationship, or it could be about health. Something has finally calmed down health-wise and you're feeling better. Or it could even be that you are going through something troubling or trying, but you feel blessed nonetheless. So just a beautiful place to come from no matter what is going on. And congratulations, I mean it, because especially if you're going through something, or you're trying to get over something, or something is troubling you, this is a lot of conscious effort for many, many people to wrap their heads around, to remember to feel blessed. So like I said, if this is subconscious for you, really thank yourself and thank your body um, for providing this health and wellness for you. And like I said, with the Yang card, we have this gorgeous, actionable energy. Look at this fireball. I mean, it's like, ooh, it's taking over. But it's also being presented into the world. You're bringing something into the world. So this could also just be, by and large, a great act of creativity this week for you, Aries. So just beautiful, really lovely to see all this beautiful, loving, blessed energy for you, figuring out where you belong and why. So tremendous, just marvelous to see this for you. And I've got two jumpers. I'm going to keep them. We have two of probably some of the most profound cards, in my opinion, from this deck. We have the turtle and the buffalo. The buffalo's card main word is self-esteem, and the turtle's main word is Mother Earth. So this is remarkable. You could even be having a new relationship or a newfound appreciation and respect for the earth, your place on earth, your role in people's lives on earth, and so forth. However Mother Earth plays out to you, you could even be in a position where you're planting, you are developing earth itself, and this is where you belong. This is your family. It's where you feel like you should be, and maybe the messages are to be found there in nature in general. And then with the self-esteem card here, certainly if you feel watching this that this is not happening for you, or you wish this was happening for you, it could be that if this isn't going on directly in your life, Aries, these are things that you're yearning for. And if that's the case, you might want to begin with self-esteem. However, if this is already heightened or it's already been expanded upon, congratulations there as well, because it's nearly impossible to get by in the world to go ahead with your creative plans, with your new energy around belonging and friendships and relationships. if you don't come from a place of self-esteem. And like I said here, there is also this, the blessed card. I just realized I made an error. Please forgive me. This is prayer and abundance. I think the elk is self-esteem. Okay, the buffalo is prayer and abundance. Now, I'm going to back up for a tiny bit because still blessed, nothing steals from the blessed card. But interesting nonetheless, because here we have Mother Earth and then prayer and abundance. You could be getting into something extremely important to you. It could be esoteric and it could be purely nature. Esoteric in the sense of the spirit world. Either way, I think you're going to be taking yourself and the way you feel about the world a little bit more seriously, because prayer and abundance is a really high energy card. It's again nothing negative, nothing um, appearing here that appears negative in any sense of the word. However, with the prayer and abundance, like I said, there is a sense of being so grateful, so blessed, and willing to share it with others, knowing even what it's like for others not to feel this way, and feeling like you can help soothe others' wounds, or at least provide the salve to help someone through a difficult time this week. So my bad for mixing that up. This is prayer and abundance, Aries. The elk is the other one. Okay, duly noted. So moving on, we're going to get a jumper here from this deck and see how we're going to conclude this reading for you. This is really lovely. You could even find that there are friendships, um, uh, being rearranged. It doesn't mean you're leaving anything. You didn't get the friendship card out of this deck, for example, which does mean a change in friendships. But this does mean that you're becoming more solid about where you stand and why. So the last card of the reading is the Truth and Integrity card. Now this is interesting too, because it means that you owe yourself first and foremost truth and integrity, right? If you can act from an integral space, and if you go about your world telling the truth and being honest with people, you're going to wind up with people who are your tribe, right? And these are the type of people who deserve you, in my opinion. I don't think I think it's kind of a waste of time, unless you want to spend it that way, to hang out with people who don't have your best interests at heart, including listening to your truth or understanding where you come from an integral perspective, not feeling threatened by you. And I think you're going to find this in your world this week, Aries. So that concludes your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe today. I upload videos for your sign every week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.